Yeah, you know, David, we talk about going 1-0 each week. It sounds like a coachism, but really I think it's a huge challenge on 17 to 22-year-old guys right now to focus in the moment. You know, it's gone from, whatever, 20 plus years ago when we started coaching that, you know, you look at the guys, if they brought a cell phone on the trip, you'd yell at them. You know, now we're sitting around pregame and guys are watching other games on their phones. You know, I mean, it's a totally different world. So when you think about all the distractions that are on your plate, the schedule that we played this year, and only have 2 bumps in a row against 2 outstanding football teams, I think speaks volumes about not only the senior class, but I think where we're headed as a program. We got a lot of room for improvement. We're not, you know, the finished product in all 3 phases right now, but you know, we know who we are, and we've embraced that here through Big Ten play. And some games it's been better than others, but we know exactly who we are, and we've stuck to that formula. Now we got to, you know, use the next couple of weeks to really improve some areas that we have room for improvement.
Coach, I remember asking you before the season whether you thought this was the best defense you had with your head coach, and obviously you weren't ready to say that yet before the season. Do you think it's safe to say that now?
Well, I think from a standpoint of our ability defensively to create big plays, absolutely. We got one more game to go, so statistically, you know, I guess I'll take a look at that at the end of the year and reflect. But to me, I think what jumps out is our depth. You know, we've played, you know, more guys on defense, and you know, I'll sidestep your question for a second just to talk about, you know, this game last year. You know, I walked in the locker room, and you know, obviously I give credit to our opponent, but you know, I was very self-critical. I thought that I really failed the team. You know, we had 30 plus guys out in this game a year ago. And I was not going to allow that to be an excuse for our failure in performance. So it wasn't the guys' fault that were out there. It was my fault as a leader of the program that I didn't do enough to get the next group of guys ready. And you guys have been with us all year. You've seen kind of the change in the plan a little bit. You know, going down to Duke in 112-degree heat on the field and playing, you know, whatever, 64, 65 of the 70 guys that traveled. You know, that's just an indication, I think, of not only our defense's depth, but our whole team's depth. And then everybody, the coaches, the players buying in and understanding that this year was different. We're going to play you. You know, we're not just going to say that you're one play away. We're going to play you and give you that opportunity. And sometimes it worked really well, and other times, you know, you went, oh, that sounded like a great idea. But I think it paid dividends in the long run. And you see the guys the last month that have had to step up and play significant time. I think the change and the adjustment in the plan worked. But from a standpoint of our defense, you know, again, they gave up 7 points today. You know, and then we give up a turnover, give away momentum, and they get the stop. I mean, it just how Hank is not a finalist or semifinalist for the Boils Rule. Can you guys write him in? Because that's a joke. I mean, I don't know who's watching. You know, it's kind of like where we're at college football playoff ranking. I mean, I saw a team ranked X amount of spots ahead of us that we beat. I just don't get it. I mean, pop on the tape and watch the film. I mean, our kids dominated that game, and I don't think they get any credit. And you know, we didn't win by 50 today, so we'll continue to get disrespected from that standpoint. But we played a very competitive schedule. We had 2 bumps in the road. Played 2 Power 5 teams that are both playing in the postseason, and I think our performance, our resume speaks for itself. So I look forward to watching the College Football Playoff Committee get it right here over the next 2 weeks. I know they will. I trust in them.